Good morning, everyone. This is Lynissa Hayes with Makers Avenue, and I'm here with a different type of video. So I've recently been bitten by the Make It Miniverse bug, and so I've become obsessed already with these UV craft resin that if you don't know about, they're like a surprise toy, and they come in these little balls, and you can make different types of foods with recipes. And so I've been watching a lot of people and kind of become obsessed. I'm pretty sure like many people have. If you don't know about it, I'll give more information about it later. But I've decided to try to make my own little recipes. Since they are surprise balls, sometimes you run into getting more than like you get copies, duplicates, especially if you don't always buy from the box. So I've received like three taco balls and four baked potatoes, and so now I'm trying to actually use it in a way to where I'm not just making all these different tacos. So that's what I'm doing. So long story short, that's what you see me doing. I'm taking the tortillas from the taco and some nachos from a previous ball, and I am trying to make loaded loaded nachos. So I cut up my tortilla, and I have another leftover little taco shell, and I'm trying to cut it up into triangles. Not actually getting the triangular shape, but this is just a fun way to create. It's a fun way of playing. It's very, I feel like it's even though it's for kids ages 8 and up, I feel like it's more of an adult toy. But anyway, so here I have my plate of nachos ready to go, and I'm going to mix it with my lettuce. The containers are packaging is so cute. I'm gonna take my lettuce from my leftover recipe, and I'm gonna kind of stir it around. And I'm also gonna take some cheese. Like I said, since I have duplicate containers, I have a lot of these ingredients left over, so I don't mind using a lot. And then I'm going to take some UV resin that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to mix it in this container. Now, I did see someone do this recipe, so this wasn't like my original idea, but I did see it on like a TikTok video. With TikTok, I never know who's who, so I can't remember who I saw. There's so many videos out there, but yeah, I just thought I'd come and share these remix recipes on this channel, just because it's fun. And I'm gonna plate up. As you can see, it's so cute. I'm gonna plate up my nachos on this plate. I'm trying to. I was using the little tongs that comes in the set, but I didn't want to get resin on my fingers, so I just took my resin tool and just kind of poured it out to make it easier. Now, I apologize for this setup, since this is kind of new type of video for me. I have to kind of come up with a different setup and different tripod, and so for this video, until I figure out the best way to film it, this was the best I can do, but I'm gonna work on getting a better filming setup for this. So yeah, anyway, I'm just plating it, putting it on a plate. The reason why I wanted to mix it first, since there's all these individual pieces, if you're not mixing, if you're not making sure this is mixed, it's not gonna harden, and you'll have pieces falling out. So I wanted to make sure all the pieces were coated in UV resin. Okay. And so now I'm just kind of fiddling with it and making sure it's in the position that I like. And I'm going to take my little fork, put a little resin on the end, and cure it under my UV lamp. Now the kitchen I have, it does have a UV lamp by stove, but I just wanted to use my lamp. And now I'm gonna come in with some cheese. I think this came with the pizza, which again, that's another one that I have a lot of. So I have this container of cheese sauce, resin cheese sauce. I love the packaging for these recipes. They're so cute. And so I'm just trying to put in, there's a lot of resin in this container, but it's kind of hard scooping it out with that little tool. But I'm spreading it out on my nachos. And then as I was doing this, now I'm putting my chives, and I'm about to put in some pico de gallo, which are these cute little sprinkles. Getting my little spoon out of my drawer. I love this kitchen. This is this is so fun. This toy is so fun. It's like I said, it's easy to become obsessed. So now I got my toppings. I'm going to put it under my UV lamp. Now what you don't see me here, I have a bigger one that I use. But as I was doing this, I realized I didn't put any meat. And my whole intention was to actually mix the meat with the tacos first, but I kind of forgot about it. So now I'm taking some of the taco meat out, and the original recipe only gives you one taco, shows you one taco that you're making, but they actually give you a lot of meat. So you have a lot of extras with some of these toys. So trying to use up the meat. I didn't even use that much of the meat with this remix that I'm making. So I'm mixing it in with a little cheese, and again going back in with the UV resin so it's not falling apart. I want to make sure it's a good mixture. And I mixed in some extra cheese with it, so it kind of looks like I wanted to didn't want it to look like I forgot about the meat, which I did. So now that I got that on a plate, I'm going to kind of rearrange it to suit my liking, and it already looks so real. I wish there was a way that once you made the mini food, you can somehow put it in a real stove and it became real food, because this was looking so delicious. Now I'm going to come back in with some extra cheese sauce. Since this is loaded nachos, we want to make sure it's fully covered, just like the real thing. And I'm just trying to get a better scrape, good amount on there. Put it on there real good, spread it out. And it's looking so delicious. Oh my gosh. I feel like this gives you the opportunity to make the foods that you probably shouldn't be eating. So I'm sprinkling some more pico de gallo. I kind of got a little bit crazy on that. Oh, drop the lid. And I'm going to put it in again under the UV lamp for a few minutes. And now I'm coming in with my sour cream and also my hot sauce. So I'm going to put the nozzle on my hot sauce and kind of create a swirl pattern. And I just love the way it looks. Now, if I were to do this again, I should have hardened that first after putting the red sauce on there. I should have hardened it. I don't know why I didn't. I just did it. But now I'm taking my sour cream. It didn't really mess it up. I just wished I hardened it. It would have made this sour cream easier to spread on. So I'm doing a little dollop first, and I'm starting to notice that the red sauce is mixing with the sour cream, which I did not want at the moment. Not that it really hurt it. So what I did was, I believe I went back and cured it, and now I'm putting a little bit more, because that little dollop of sour cream wasn't going to do for this big old plate of nachos. So spreading a little bit more after I harden it, getting it to where I like it. And like I said, I have a lot of sour cream left over, so this wasn't didn't even use up a good portion. So I'm going back in, squeezing a little bit more red sauce that got covered up, and I'm just about done. And now I am going to put it under my UV lamp for a few minutes, and voila, here is the final result. And this looks absolutely delicious. I'm making all the foods, so yeah, I just want to show you that. Thank you. Bye.